One, two, and three.
Hi, traders, warriors. You have to be one to be a trader in this environment. Ask anyone who's been around for a while. We've all had setbacks. Embrace them, learn from them. You're still in the game if you don't make the one big mistake. So learn how to lose. Right, Mike? What do you think? It's 11:03. It's time for you and me to talk a little bit about how to lose.
Coach,
Everyone,
well, listen. I'm going to say one thing and then continue. I apologize. I
that's
learned
all
more
right.
losing than I did winning.
Okay. You always do. They're the hardest lessons, and they leave psychic wounds on your trading on your trading soul.
No,
Um,
it's just when you do that, you got to make three good trades to make one to make one back one. That's how it goes.
yeah, yeah. It's a pretty interesting action with silver beginning to way outperform gold with the gold silver ratio breaking down. It's trying to hold a moving average, but silver looks to have the edge compared to gold. So if you want to be long the precious metals, the gold silver ratio is saying be long silver. It should outperform. Dollar is under pressure, approaching a real important level that we held earlier in the week. I thought that there'd be more left, but I'm not going to be stubborn. If we start closing back under this 105, 60, 50 level, you can declare a dollar top is in. Okay, if not, there could be one more shot up. There's some resistance in euro right up here around here to 106.50. So we'll see. Tomorrow really is the whole ball game for rates, right? NFP tomorrow, Mike. People
Yeah.
are looking for a decent number.
Maybe they mark it up for this new administration just to make it look good. You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Yeah, you know what, Mike? I'm thinking about it. All the stuff that has come out prior to President-elect Trump being installed. It reminds me of what an investor relations guy would do before an IPO. You know,
Hmm.
they're building up all this, what we're going to do this and we're going to do this. The market's going to give them time to perform probably a quarter into next year. But if they don't start delivering, I think, uh, the public has a short memory. So if you're not performing, they're going to remind you of it. Um, I just wanted to talk a little bit about. I know you're not an index trader, but we're getting kind of a negative candle here in S&Ps. I mean, I'm interested where the greedometer is. Mike, are we at extreme greed after
No,
last week or so?
no.
Just greed.
Yeah.
Okay, hasn't
Yep.
pushed
The answer
higher.
is yes. I'm not blinking. I'm listening. Trust me.
Okay, okay,
Just trying to
uh,
get some stuff on in the fund, if you will. As that
okay.
oh, you know what that? No, that's a MT5. Uh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Coach.
That's okay. So, of my put selections, I think I'm still okay in Google. I'll admit I didn't think that we would retrace this much after this day, or I would have taken profits. um, I'm trying NVIDIA, and I'll give it the highs. We'll see what's happening. I mean, if I look for anything negative, the only thing I could come up with, it hasn't made a new high with the rest of the market.
Right.
And Apple is starting to look a little heavy, but you have to be long unless we close back under 237. You'd probably be buying a break if it pulled back here for another run. And the last thing I wanted to cover was had a pretty successful call and trade in Nat Gas. I know it seems like years ago, but it was, only November. All right. It was only a month ago. So what's happened since then to me looks corrective. And I posted in the room yesterday. I think that the correction has ended and this could be like a bull flag. And the thing that's interesting, one of my followers sent me to a site where a guy I interviewed who's a market wizard. I can't recall his name right now. He does a lot of things with commitment of traders. And his bullish argument is this for Nat Gas. And, people probably feel like they missed it, but, it could just be starting. I mean, we didn't even break out over 4 yet. But his point is every other time Nat Gas has rallied, like here and then sold off, and then here and sold off, that the public, the small spec, was net long at these points in time,
Sure.
while commercials were net short, so there was no fuel. So commercials took it back down here because it was only retail was long. Now retail is short,
Correct.
fairly aggressively, and the commercials are long. Therefore, if the market starts to run and take out the highs, there's plenty of fuel for the retail shorts to have to cover and buy this market. So I just wanted to remind people because I think sometime in 2025 will be at least at $6. Maybe early in the year. It's a weather market, right? So here we are. Hello, December. And also Europe has some issues that we're going to probably have to get some LNG. I also talked to Anas El-Haji, who thinks it's going to be difficult to increase production the way President-elect Trump has said, drill, baby, drill. It's not going to be as easy as it was in 16. So keep an eye on the energy space. I haven't done anything with WTI because I'm still waiting for this line. I did some shorts last week and then it came back, but I still think we'll see 62. That's when I'm interested. So, Mike, option sweeps, and I'm interested with Bitcoin topping 100K. Are equities in crypto confirming new highs with Bitcoin, or are any of them making lower highs?
No, there's rotation. There's rotation, and people take they're taking profits. Microsoft's still up. Tesla's close to 400. Netflix is up 8. APP's new highs.
How about crypto stocks?
They reversed a little bit today. They're still up. I mean,
Okay.
the $100,000 hangover, everybody was all in. Some of them are still positive. Bitcoin's still up, but some of them, listen, it's yet to be known if it's profit taking. I'll share my screen in a second. It's up to you. I wouldn't be marrying a lot of things. A lot of things are acting well. There's always some place to go.
The markets had new all-time highs.
Yes.
We are approaching that 6,100 level that I wish I had waited for before I did the Google and everything else. But we're going to have Henrik on next week. I think he's stretched. I think he's stretched it to 6,300, giving it some more upside. But he said 90% probability that we top this month. That's his call. So you put a figure on it. That's what his work is saying. That
yeah. Well, you know what? This month, what is it? The December 4th. If you put, you know what I mean? You could be short. You're going to be right before. You're going to be wrong before you're right.
Well, he's saying
just like we say, shorting into like relatives. Like you tell me, if you're going to short something on relative strength and you go to a weekly, you better be. Okay, I get it.
No, I'm just saying that's his call.
Okay.
That we could be at 6,300 by the end of December, the way it's moving. If it continues, we don't get reversals. What's going to stop it? We'll see tomorrow with the NFP. But TLT, are you getting any sweeps on TLT? I mean, it's been acting like a champion for about a week since they named that Treasury Secretary.
No, it hasn't.
Okay. All right. So you have the screen. Take the lead.
Okay. Where's my screen? Anti-VIX. Let me have the screen. New share. Here's my main screen.
VIX is turning up, isn't it? A little bit?
It was up yesterday a little bit. Doesn't matter.
That's what I said. It's probably nothing.
No, that's the reason why Roblox is parabolic. All you have to do is break. This was on our power hour. You got to be aware. Roblox, new high. All right. Microsoft. Okay. That's still up. High of the day. Okay. A couple of oils were up a little bit.
Why isn't it at new highs? It's just it's just not ready yet.
Well, that's I don't know, but it
Yeah.
will be. You know, everybody was saying that about, you know, Meta a week ago.
No,
Why is the new highs? They
no,
were
I
saying about
wasn't.
Microsoft a week
No,
ago.
I wasn't. I said it looks like we'll make new highs in Meta. That was the pattern. Now we'll see.
Well, okay.
So
What do
I don't
you?
know who everybody is. Who's everybody?
What are you saying, Coach? What should what's your play right now? What should if you were an initiated trade? What would it be?
Short Google.
Okay.
And I have initiated. I'm looking to short the yen again. I'm long natural gas. You know, I usually do give market directions on trades before or right at the time of when it's happening, so it's actionable. And I'm not
Okay.
only talking about history of what I've done, but what I'm looking to do and at what level I'll do it, at what level I'm wrong, and if I'm right, what I'm looking for.
Okay.
That's my style. And you've been
Wouldn't it be
listening to
easier
it
to
for
buy
years.
Amazon than to short Google?
No, I don't think you should be buying Amazon. I think it's, I think it's a dangerous time to buy Amazon
Okay.
and probably a dangerous time to be long Tesla too.
Okay, that's fair. No, I got you. That's why they
Okay.
make bids and asks. Okay.
Yeah. So, but Amazon, yes, I don't like it. Um, Semiconductors, how they look to you?
I mean, some of them are up, some of them are down. Here's a stock,
Uh,
Sound. That's an
this
AI
is
stock.
AI.
How do semiconductors look? I don't know. Here's NVIDIA. You tell me. You're in it, aren't you?
I am.
Okay. There it is. Exactly. I don't know what to do. I think it's self-explanatory. How's stocks like D-Dog? Cloud stock security.
Okay, I'm flat right now. I have 50 grand. Deploy it for me.
Deploy 50 grand for you now?
Yeah, deploy it.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'm on. I'll even deploy more of it. XPEV.
Okay,
There it is.
that I like it. I'll sign the power of attorney. It's going to make a
Here
new
it
high.
is. What am
All
I
right.
long? 26,000? Let's buy another freaking 4,000 XPEV.
Yeah, it looks like two drives. All
Okay.
right. Okay, that's 10 grand. What else?
Actually, 30,000
You'd
at
put
13
30 of
is
the 50
okay. Let's
in that.
deploy some more. No problem. Okay. APLD. Let's buy that too. APLD, crypto stock. Matter of fact, it's the high while the others pull back.
Okay,
Let's
well,
buy
that's what I
4,000
asked
that.
you. That's what I was asking you at the beginning, and it didn't deserve a look. You just went to another topic. So when I write titles down for a topic, it's because if people tune in, they'll be looking for, you know, some context on that. So there's a crypto stock. Looks great. Any crypto stocks look not as great as that?
Mara's the one. No, I don't think. No, Mara never broke. Oh, I'll say you.
Yeah, Mara looks
Well, suppose
that
these
look
are Mag
crummy.
7 stocks, all the cryptos. This is
Okay.
your Google. That never broke high, CLSK.
Yeah, that's right. Good eye. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's yeah, that looks pretty bad. That one.
Another one.
3M.
Well, Bitcoin's at a bit. This
Yeah,
is
Riot.
Riot, a Bitcoin miner.
Yeah.
This was when Bitcoin was 80,000, and here it is when it's 100,000.
So what would I think of these shares with Bitcoin making new highs?
It's just like everything. It's just like how we said. There's a
Yeah.
chart there's the chart of Ford. There's the
Yeah,
chart of GM.
bad.
The
Yeah.
same as in cryptos. There's
Yeah.
a stock like IBIT. Hold on.
Right.
Here's
Rising tide
Bitcoin.
doesn't lift all boats.
Or is his HUT. So there's HUT as opposed to Riot. So there are a lot of stocks breaking out, a lot of stocks not.
Yeah, HUT doesn't look like a breakout to
I
me.
shorted that beautifully today.
I
Made a
wouldn't
lot of
buy it.
money in HUT today. I was shorting it every all the way up.
Nice short.
From 30 to 31.50, covered at 29. I made $2.50.
Yeah, nice.
I covered it at the
Okay.
gap. Next. What are you going to do? I'm trying to take money out of there. Sound is the one of the day. There's still stocks acting very well. So that maybe
Well, of course.
Google takes a rest. And I understand what you're looking at because they're going into another stock like Sound or they're going into Roblox. Or they're just saying, I'm going to add a little bit more Microsoft here on the launch pad. I don't care what you say. Launch pad.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. I don't trust the I don't really trust the laggards after, such a strong performance in the market over the last since the
APP, today's
election.
date. What is today's date?
Things are making new highs after this election, buying frenzy, everything up, markets, things that are not making new highs. I think you have to be careful with those.
No, Coach, this isn't here. Listen, I concur. I was taught relative weakness. You got to pick the right group. But if something's not making a new high as the NASDAQ makes new high, it's worth a stab.
How about oils?
Oils gave it all back.
Devon under 38?
Yes, it is. And it's listen, there's Devon.
Yeah, it's still puking. Okay.
Now, let me ask you a question. As the market's parabolic, hold on, making new highs, including the Russell, it's up here. Would you short Devon being down here?
Yeah, you could short it with a stop at 37.
Right. No,
yeah. It's
Exxon
not my style to short.
Gave it all back.
Yeah. Yeah, the oils look vulnerable. There's a chink in the market.
I'm in a couple of them. So let these get weak. Fine. They'll take up Netflix is taking calls as I see.
I'm looking to buy all the energy related, oil related stuff when WTI is 62. So until it gets there, I don't know if oils are I would think oils would remain under pressure. That's still another, what, $10 from where we are right now. So Planetier's still running?
Yeah, it was acting so good. It was weak this morning. I shorted a little bit of it. That was relative weakness, but now it's breaking new high again.
Yeah, ready to take out that high.
Hood was up. Hood 42.75 high trade took everybody out. There's the high print.
Yeah,
is that the high from 43 to 39? It's a big range.
Yeah,
on
it could be.
100% volume, if you will. 2 hours into the market. It's not even an options day.
Well, I'll use your saying. I wouldn't be long.
Okay. Well, there. I mean, that could. I don't care what the entity is. Something does like that with volume. That's short-term capitulation.
Yeah. That's like a climax. Tesla.
ACHR. Where's Gerard? Buying calls all day at this thing, 6:30. Calls were coming off. I don't know, Coach. Chipotle, CMG, that looks okay now.
How about uranium? Still
look great. They were popping today. CCJ. That's the one.
High.
That's not even close to being overbought. Not even close. That's on a springboard. And I know you're talking about the RSI right here. I get it, but you break this this CCJ, best of breed always is. Weekly.
Yeah.
Let me see if we take any questions here, because you know what? It's a mixed market. Roadblocks. Net. Hut. Is it over? I don't know. It's got good range.
I don't like the way it's finishing.
American Airlines came out with earnings today. That's why UAL, AAL, the worst one. There it is, breakaway gap. There's no fear of greed there.
Yeah, you're lucky if you're long.
The dog. Gap and go. Financials were the weakest ones on the board yesterday. Citibank. Now it's breaking. Look at Citi. Citi looked like it was Citi at this time yesterday. Citi. Now I know it's a $70 stock. Looked like it was going to roll over a little bit. Hold on. And the market was going up, and this finished on the low. Well, near the low. 70. Now it looks like it's going to break a new high. Yesterday they were weak across the board, and they were.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Here. There it is, Coach. There's the board.
Okay.
Sim. Netflix new highs. Shopify pinned at new highs. Netflix new highs. Okay, so SMCI took a little bit of a break. That's on the launch pad. A firm took a day off. Big deal. One day doesn't make a reversal. That's a payment provider. XPEP, where's my XPEP? Did I top fix this thing? XPEP breaking high. There's my XPEP. See that, coach? I bought it right there. 30,000 XPEP. Let's buy another 2,000. We'll make it 32. And I like this chart. It's China. And here it is. So there's something to do. Maybe it doesn't work.
It looks okay.
TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, also acting well. There's a semi for you.
Yeah, that looks okay.
TLT breaking highs across my feed. There it is. TLT, if that was a stock, what would you do?
I wouldn't be short.
Well, okay. It needs rest, but it's going to pull back. And like you and I would both agree, they're going to shake you out underneath that moving average again and then take it back up and break high. No?
Well, 10-year, I was talking about pullback to a 4% yield. So, you know, we'll see where TLT is on that. But it was a tough trade to stay long, and then tough to get long on that big gap higher opening on the announcement of the Treasury Secretary.
You know, GDXJ, I appreciate that, Coach. GDXJ is mixed. I'm not showing they should go together. But GDXJ being up and Newmont being down $1, you know, even that's you know, I'm not saying it's completely out of the realm, but it's, you know, even that's bifurcated, if you will. Netflix breaking high.
How about Freeport over there?
Taking calls and doing nothing. Look at that. The wrong kind of calls. Actually, that's a short now.
Yeah, that's kind of ugly.
Here, here's a. You want to talk about nuclear? Here's it came across my tape. And I'll put it on TradeGATEHub. It's an important topic,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Okay, any questions from
China, set to approve as many as 100 new nuclear reactors over the next 10 years. Nuclear. It's acting, you know what I mean? Do I have any questions? Sorry if I went off on a couple of tangents. Michael Dooley, Jason Shapiro, the guy who uses COT, crowded market, clever.
Yeah, that was
I think the airlines are a great call. Jeff, squeezing me. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay, so
right,
that's
leave it there.
was,
listen, in my opinion, with NFP tomorrow, the money's been made.
Okay, let's go home. Come back tomorrow.
AAOI, I had the short. Covered it. Yeah, here's my shorts covering AAOI. Now it's $3 lower here. Executions. I'm covering AAOI, a lot of it too. 42, 42, 42, 41. Stock 37. There it is. Reversal, volume. You never, you know.
What tipped you to shorting it today?
A-Lab was down yesterday. And CRDO, the ones that came with them, came. I just took a shot.
Okay. Anyone catch it with you in the room?
No, it's a tough trade.
You didn't post it?
I did. Of course I posted it. Posted it all day. I posted on Power Hour. But, you know, who wants to post? I don't like posting absolute contra trades at the high. Everybody knew I was in it, just like, you know, I'm short UAL. You know.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll trade the number tomorrow. See what happens. They're looking for, I think, 230.
All right. What is the gauge today, everyone? The gauge is Tesla. The gauge is the sound. The gauge is crypto. Nevada, Amazon. You know, it's Mag 7. It's if they've rotated them or not. You know, some of these lists, the airlines, AAL. American Airlines. You haven't had a day like this, I don't know how long. This is a big move for this thing. This is a major move. It's up like what, 20%? And there's the weekly. You want to buy this thing on a weekly on a pullback at around 15 now, 16. That's your new support.
Okay, a lot of ideas from Mike today, guys.
There's Uber. There's the daily. I thought, you know why I didn't short Uber? I'm going to tell you why. 2 days ago, I wanted to short Uber right here when it broke this down level, when it broke the 200-day and the 50-day, right here.
Yeah.
It didn't have the volume in it. Then yesterday, Uber rallies back up to the 200-day resistance. I'm like, wow, thank God I didn't short Uber. Now look what happens.
Yeah. Can't
You
expect
know?
perfection at the crap table, and can't
Well, I
catch 'em all.
understand it, but I go in size, and
Yeah. Can't catch them all.
no, I can't. But there it is.
I miss a million things every day.
AMD. This one was supposed to go up. The crypto's down. Square gave a little bit of back. Square's a little bit into crypto, as people know. They should know. All right, when they make a reversal, I'm not sure. Stock came from 72 to freaking 100 in 1 month.
Yeah. November's been a massive month. Throw the election in there.
This stock looks good. Arlo Technologies. I like this stock. Where's our XPath? What is the other one I bought? APLD. I'm in this. I got a coach. I'm up in. No, I'm not in it. There's APLD that I bought right on air. So APLD, I want to buy this thing more when it breaks the closing high right here at this bar, 1064. Then, if God forbid, it goes above 1093. I'm good again. So it's in tiers. Starter.
Okay. Mike riding the melt up. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. I am too.
I'm good. I'm just, I wish the VIX was higher so I can get out of some of these things that rotate, but AAL is the one. AAL is just a beast.
Yeah. Was that earnings? What was it?
Yeah, they raised guidance.
Okay.
And I wanted to take this. Boeing, by the way, is my fourth quarter trade. I hope it's up still. Boeing, there's my Q4 trade in the fund. Working nicely. And then I wanted to buy LUV last night because I saw it kind of goes with Boeing. There's LUV. I didn't take it. Southwest Airlines.
Yeah.
All right, next. It is what it is. All right, any questions? We're in the room. Here's the market. Break high. Don't know. Roblox. Still at the high. Look at that bid on Roblox. 58. Somebody's trying to buy 200,000 Roblox at 58. Look at this. Roblox at the high. It's going to stop. And by the way, this stock right here was down here. See this thing? It was down on porn allegations. Fact. 37 to, it was bullish. There's Roblox. So it's going to stop you now. What I'm saying is there's places to go on dips. It's not just a wipeout, a short wipeout. It's still stock picking, coach.
Well, it should. I mean, of course. I mean, where's new
NCTY.
all-time highs? There should be good-looking stocks to buy at what the market's at.
Well, that's why it's easier to buy them than to short them. I'm guilty, but that's what I'm saying,
Okay.
Planet here now coming down a little. I'm short 6,000 from 71.50. So we'll see what happens. I hope maybe it goes to 70 strike price.
Okay.
I'll leave it there, guys.
All right. Well, you say it's hard to short things, and you're shorting things.
I'm not saying it's going to reversal. I just think it's going to. I'm trying to take some money out of the market. I'm long.
Well, that's
I just
what I
bought 30,000 shares live. I'm long too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you're saying, it's hard to short things, and you're shorting things. So, it's okay to trade both sides of the market.
Oh yeah, I'm on
That's
both
really
sides.
the
Here's my trade
bottom
right there.
line.
There's my positions. I'm on both sides right there.
Yeah. There you go. Trade each chart like it's its own individual animal, even though there are correlations.
Uber breaking low. All right, I'll leave there.
Okay, what was the number one featured option sweep today?
It was. I'll write them down. Roblox.
Okay, it's definitely
Right, yeah.
paid before the opening and yesterday too, right?
Yeah.
All right. Follow those sweeps. Mike curates them. He posts them. They're right there for you. They work, not all the time, but more than they don't.
This is emblematic of the market. This SERV came out and it was subject of a short report. Closed at 860. Here's the short report. That's what they're doing to people that want to short. Now it looks bullish. I'm serious.
Yeah.
This was down a short report.
Yeah.
Stock went from 830 to 950. Do the math. What is that, 20%?
Yeah.
There it is. So that's what they're doing.
That's a nice candle. Okay, well, good luck tomorrow, man, and the rest
You
of the
too, Coach.
day
We'll
to
be here.
everybody.
We'll be
Okay,
here all day.
all right. Thank you, Angel, for stepping up.
Thank you too,
And-
Angel. Well done. Bravo. I'll be in the
and,
room, team. You got to ask. Cheers.
All right, see you guys.